And
Hey, we're live.
okay,
Again.
Amanda, what was most exciting slash interesting slash fascinating to learn about your Google Sheets tool?
Well, I guess it was just exciting in general just to learn about a tool I've never used. I've never really made spreadsheets before, at least like I've used them before, like we talked about earlier in class, but someone else had made it. And this time I was able to make my own sheet, and at that I think that was really exciting. And also what was exciting was I got to, since I made a budget sheet, I got to try out how to like make sums, like add up all things in a column without like using a calculator. I know it sounds so silly, but yeah, so that was like kind of cool. So there's these like different functions that you can do through Google Sheets that I knew you could do them, but I had never tried them. So that was like pretty exciting. So yeah, that was fun to try out. And just in general, just trying out a new tool that I'm not familiar with was exciting and interesting and enjoyable.
Awesome. Can we do a screen share possibly to see the work
Yeah.
that you did?
Okay. Share. Oh, so you can see it, right?
Whoa. Yeah.
You can? Okay. Hold on. Let me like zoom in. Wait, hold on. I have to like keep track of what you're looking at and okay, hold on. So do you see the whole page?
Yeah, I see.
Can you see me moving it? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can. Okay, so here what I have made is a budget sheet for my grocery items, as you can see, grocery items that I'm going to be needing for next year when I live in OV. So in the first, like the first column, like the bright blue column, I have like all these different products that I'm going to need. And then the row above the top where it says weekly, monthly, semester, and then I guess that should be semesterly and yearly. Anyway, but so I put in numbers for each week, and then also like this was kind of interesting. So for like for example, food, you're going to be buying food weekly just because you need to eat every day. And then I also have like in the weekly column, can you see me highlighting it?
Yeah.
Okay, so like under cleaning supplies, paper goods, and then toiletries, I don't have it weekly because that's not really something you have to buy each week. So I left that blank, but then I was able to write a note to myself saying these items are purchased solely on a monthly basis. So say like if anyone else was looking at my budget sheet, which I actually shared this with my dad, which was kind of cool. This is something that you can't use with like Excel, which is a similar tool. You can't really share it with people and like let them edit and make comments. So so yeah, I was able to like make comments here. So if someone else looks at it, they'll know like why it's an empty box. And I could remember why there's an empty box too. So yeah, so I did those numbers, and then in each column, I was able to do a total at the bottom. See, I have all these different totals. So it's pretty cool. One thing that was really interesting for me was, so these charts that I have, I didn't create these charts. So what I did was at the bottom, this bottom right corner, there's Explore. Do you see like the tab that just opened up for Explore? So like it already has these different charts created that I can like drag and drop over to my what's it called? Like my document, and they're just really cool. And actually I made the pie chart through inserting a chart over here through insert. But this Explore thing, I was able to do this bar graph, the one with this blue one. So yeah, that was kind of cool that it already has that for me made in this little Explore tab. So that was kind of cool. And they already had them made for me. So that kind of helped me like visualize my data a little bit better. And I think that was like really cool.
When you added the sums, is it like you have to put like a setting on it, like like add up these ones, or like how does that? I don't really know.
You can, like up here, there's like this sum thing, and I tried doing that at first because that's how I thought you're supposed to do it. But actually, what you do is say I want to add up the weekly column. So I highlight. Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Why is it not letting me? I guess I could just tell you what I did, because it's. Wait, hold on. I guess I have to close out of Explorer first. Okay, now I think it'll stop being weird, maybe. Okay, why is it, the sum thing is still open? I'm sorry, I'm like getting all confused. Anyway, you were asking about the sums. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm like getting all messed up. But actually no, I figured it out now. So you just go down like this, and they have a nifty little button that says functions, and then they have sums, averages, count. Wow. I'm not sure what count does. Maximum, minimums, and then there's other functions. Oh, I guess this shows you a bunch of other functions you can do. And this is stuff that you have to do manually. And initially, I thought I had to do everything manually, but this nifty little
button,
button, or what is that sign called? I've used that in math before. I forget what it's called. But I guess whatever function tool thing lets me do it a whole lot easier, which was really nice because, like I said, I thought I had to do like some weird kind of function, type a bunch of stuff in, but I didn't have to. So that was really, convenient. So yeah, I definitely got to explore a little bit of Google Sheets, and I'm sure I could create a whole lot more things other than budget sheets. Maybe, I think we mentioned earlier, and maybe like when I'm a teacher, I could perhaps keep track of like grades and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm gonna take it off screen share.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can do so many.
Cool.
That was awesome. Good presentation.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's my thing, and yay. It was fun. So, Nadine, let me go to my little questions. So what were the most exciting and fascinating things that you learned through exploring Google Docs, correct?
So, yeah, Google Docs, I think some fascinating things is the collaboration, because when I first started using it, I didn't know you could collaborate. But of course, like that's what a big thing it's known for. Also, the saving those are probably like, it automatically saving. But I'd say the most fascinating thing I've done recently is on my iPhone, and I believe you can do this on Android too. I have this app, and it says Docs right there. And
oh, wow.
It is like a super great study tool. I know this is just an extra add-on, but it has like all my docs like on hand.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
And I can just like study like while I'm in line, and also like voice recognition. Like if I want to take notes on Google Docs, I'm just talking to my phone and it's just writing it down. And then it's
so cool.
I can like find it anywhere on any computer or anything. And I think like that's probably my favorite new fascinating thing of Docs so far.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing either. So now I know. Thank you, Nadine.
And then yeah.
So cool. So what was the product that you made?
So I used Prezi, which is a presentation kind of tool that you can use to kind of explain Google Docs, but I'll show you like maybe one of my example Google Docs to show you things. Cool. Let me screen share first.
Okay.
And then screen share. Stop. Okay. Can you see it now?
I can see it.
Yay. Okay. So that's my Prezi, but first I want to show you if I can ever find it in the million tabs that I have open. Okay. Yeah. So Google Docs, just to show the basics, which you know of, but you can start documents, letters, essays, reports, all these things. I haven't gotten very good at making like neat folders, but I do have some. Google Docs is good because you can just open it up to any computer, and then you can do numbering, bullets. It's got all the options of normal things. But what I did for my Prezi presentation is I did some tips that you may not know.
Oh, sweet.
So let me see if I can present this, and then it'll be kind of like a bigger screen for you. Present. See if it works. Can you still see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So some things. So this project, I just said, Google Docs has now become a primary resource for students because it is mobile. The work does not have to be on their computer. It can be accessed from any other computer or device, like I explained to the phone. Told you about the app. Mm-hmm. And some things I found out that were interesting. So there's this, you have to like pay attention to the little print. But there is this thing called OCR, so you can like download a PDF file and then convert it to like a Google Doc, which I thought was like pretty cool because I didn't actually know you could do that. There's a thing called Paint Format, which is like that little paintbrush little icon that I've never seen before. So it's like, or I didn't know what it was used for. This one right here.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too. I don't know what it's for.
Yeah, so I didn't know what it was for, but basically you can use it to copy the format of like one text. So if you're creating like a heading style, you can like just like say like paint this exact format, like the color and the, you know, the format of all that text to each heading really quickly. So you don't have to, I don't know, you don't have to go like font 11 and you have to like do it for each one.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Yeah, because you can't just copy and paste it. You have to be like, oh, they're all different headings, but how can I make this simpler? So that's that. Cool. Link searches, you can like highlight a block of text and then like try to find matches that will like select words in like your other Google Drive or like other documents or like URLs that are like connected to that word or that piece of text that you have, which is interesting. Mm-hmm. So you can just like, it's basically searching on Google like specific links to that word or text that you selected. Research, there's like a research pan you can do, and here, this might be more helpful. See if I can find it on here. This is like the web page I used to find like really cool things about Google Docs.
Great.
So right here, this research right here, you can put it up, and then like instead of like having two different tabs, you can just use this right here as like your Google search.
Oh, wow.
While you're on Google Docs.
It's like a search engine on your Google Doc, so you don't have to like go to another tab and search. You can just like search right on your Google Doc.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that either.
And then my next slide, I talked about, not that slide, this slide. Image drag. So like something that was really helpful for me for like Google Docs is just like the image drag. Like it's really nice that like you can just drop images from anywhere. Sometimes like PowerPoint was a little weird with that, and some other tools. Also, this one was really cool on the translate documents. You can literally just highlight it and translate it into like 46 different languages, which I don't know if I'd ever use that, but that's a tool that you can use. And then this one, I didn't know this is part of Google Drive. You can like scan documents, and I would like to be proficient in that because you can scan them and then turn them into PDFs or whatnot. You can probably print it that way. But yes, that is that. And my favorite part, like I said, my favorite part is saving your work without having to press a save button, and it's collaborative. Yeah. And that is that.
Well, sweet. I like that you used Prezi to show like what you learned about Google Drive or Google Docs.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like show what you learn in Google Docs with a Google Doc, but maybe I'm just like bad at that. But
hey, but you know, you accomplished two cool things, so good for you.
And is there anything else that we?
I think we just about nailed it. I think yes, we're sweet. Okay, so you're the host, so I think you have to stop the broadcast, right?
Say goodbye to you.
All right, unfortunately.
I know.
All
right. Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Nadine.